you guys. I am about to take my kids to the pool, so they may come in here and interrupt, but I wanted to just talk for a second about something that has been happening with me lately. And it has to do with visualizing what we want, what I want, what we all want out of either life or this program or whatever we want for our future. And I heard that term a lot of times in the past, and I don't think you really hear things until you're ready to hear them. And to me, it was this abstract concept and this thing that crazy people did, like affirmations and all that, and I never applied it. Or I thought I would apply it, like I might write down some goals, but I didn't really visualize what it would feel like when those goals actually happened. So just putting goals on a sheet of paper, I think, is not at all effective. I think that when we talk about visualizing, we're actually talking about writing out, and really I've learned this through Beachbody, through my personal development, through Cece and Moira. It's really about writing out visualizing yourself as successful and writing out what that feels like in all aspects of that, so that it's not just a few goals written out, but it's like several pages. And what I've learned is you don't just write it and then leave it on your nightstand. Actually read my vision now every single day, which seems redundant, but what I'm doing is I'm like ingraining it on my subconscious and ingraining it on my soul. So personal development, when I first started doing Beachbody, and I am just a baby coach, like I am just in my 3rd month, I'm no expert, but it took me a while to get the personal development part of it down, just because at first everything is so overwhelming, the food plan and, figuring out how to get that workout in every day. I mean, it takes a while before you can implement all of this. But once I started with the everyday personal development, actually I should say like 5 days a week, that's really more realistically how often I do it, I see a big difference. I really can tell a difference in my psyche and who I am and my confidence and my beliefs about the future. So I had to push through, like, when I first decided to be a coach, first of all, I just signed up to be a coach for the discount. Like, I had a great 21-day challenge. I knew I wanted to keep going with Shakeology, and so I signed up to be a coach for the discount. But then I started, like, thinking about, could I do this? And I was so passionate about it that it kind of just came over me like this fever, like I have to do this. I just want to introduce people to this. Like, I just want to help as many people as I possibly can. But I had all these fears about what if, and I had another MLM business that was, was okay, but it wasn't really going great. And so I was so extra fearful that people would be like, oh my gosh, here she goes again, and that they wouldn't trust me. So I started just visualizing, what would it look like if I ran my own challenge group? What would it look like if I were a coach? And through that visualization, I think it all just kind of happened for me. And my first challenge group, I thought, maybe I'll be able to get 1 or 2 people together. And then I ended up getting 19 people together. And it just has kind of all fallen into place. But a lot of that is because I just pushed through those fears, took that leap of faith, and I could not have done that without visualization. So I was just reading my visualization this morning, and I realized, actually yesterday morning, and I realized that a lot of the things that I wrote down several months ago are already starting to happen. So that to me is pretty unbelievable. And I've been kind of talking with my husband about this because he has a really stressful job. He's going through a really stressful time in it right now, which just whittles away at your confidence. And this concept that I'm reading The Miracle Morning right now, and the concept of we base a lot of who we think we are on our past experiences, on our memories. So we remember failures, we remember things that we felt insecure about or inadequate at, and that is our self-concept. But if we start to visualize ourselves as successful, then that retrains our subconscious to actually act as a successful person, and it completely changes us from the inside out. And I've really actually seen that start to happen. So I wanted to, this morning I woke up and I read This is Miracle Morning. I read this part and it's about, today's chapter happened to be about visualization. So I wanted to read this to you guys because I think it's so unbelievable for all of us, no matter what stage you're at in your business. You may just be a discount coach, but you're visualizing being more successful with your own personal fitness goals. Or you may be a hobby coach and you think, well, I would love to do what Cece does, but I can't quite get there. I can't imagine myself being there. Or maybe you're a business builder and you have big goals and you're trying to take it to the next level. So I think this applies to all of us. It says, our deepest fear is not that we are inadequate. Our deepest fear is that we are powerful beyond measure. It is our light, not our darkness, that most frightens us. We ask ourselves, who am I to be brilliant, gorgeous, talented, fabulous? Actually, who are you not to be? You are a child of God. Your playing small does not serve the world. There is nothing enlightened about shrinking so that other people won't feel insecure around you. We are all meant to shine as children do. We were born to make manifest the glory of God that is within us. That's like letting your light shine, letting your soul shine. It's not just in some of us, it's in everyone. And as we let our own light shine, we unconsciously give other people permission to do the same. As we are liberated from our own fear, our presence automatically liberates others. So I just wanted y'all to hear that. It was so inspiring to me, and I hope y'all have a great day.